Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kids Show, and today we are talking about the game that, personally for me, I'm the most excited for coming out of the PlayStation Showcase a couple of days ago, and that game is called Project Eve. Now, unfortunately, Project Eve has been getting some negative backlash, unfortunately, and a lot of that seems to even be coming from some higher ups in the gaming industry in general. The most noteworthy is Alexander from Digital Foundry, and bro, I just want to give you some good advice, bro. Basically, when your girlfriend is telling you that fighting the patriarchy means you have to be laid up on your couch at night while listening to her get plowed by another man, she's not being honest, okay? I'm just going to be upfront with you right now. Now, the reason why essentially the game is getting backlash is because apparently, for some people, the main protagonist is essentially has too much. She's a female and she has too much in the back, too much in the front, whatever. Now, I mean, by video game standards, yeah, but there are plenty of other women in the real world that do look like that. And to essentially act as though they don't exist is pretty weird. So, Alex, I don't know if you have a problem with women, but that's not like a normal thing. And by video game standards, yes, she probably does have too much, but at the same time, too, a lot of the female characters you play as in video games are extremely flat. They look like little girls. So if that's what some of these guys are into, that's that's kind of strange. They look like little girls, but that's acceptable to you. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, look, Project Eve looks like an awesome hack and slash game. If you are a fan of Japanese hack and slash games, then you know we we as a fan base suffer so much. First off, we don't get many of them, and when we do get them, they don't sell very well. Most noteworthy being Bayonetta 1 and 2. Bayonetta 1 sold relatively well. Is it was like over a million copies, I believe it sold. And then Bayonetta 2, when it was released on the Wii U, packaged with Bayonetta 1, it didn't do well at all. And this is why Bayonetta fans like me, we suffer. We're always assuming that Bayonetta is on the chopping block. Bayonetta 3 is in development hell, and I am horrified. Now there's rumors that they're saying the main voice actress who portrays Bayonetta vocally in English, Helena Taylor, is not returning, supposedly. This is a rumor, nothing is confirmed, but I am horrified. This is not something that I mentally know how to deal with. This is not cool, but this is to be expected as a fan. I'm not surprised, but look, not taking away from Project Eve, this game looks really, really fun, and that's what I want to talk about today. So, yo, guys, let's get into it. So, Project Eve is being developed by a team called Shift Up, and they are Korean developers, and I'm really excited to see their perspective on gaming. Normally, a lot of Eastern games tend to be Japanese, so to see Koreans going at it, man, that is awesome. I love Eastern games. They have so much style to them that I adore. And so far, a lot of Eastern games I've seen have some crazy gameplay, and I'm really excited to indulge. So, a lot of people may not have been able to concentrate on the game because of the main protagonist and how she looks, but I was definitely looking at gameplay. And the first thing that grabs my attention is how insane the enemy characters look in this game. I am really horrified by them. Honestly, when I am horrified by the enemies, it just means that I support the main protagonist more and want to see her succeed in ridding the world of these enemies. And apparently, the story takes place in some form of post apocalyptic world, and a lot of it kind of looks like Nier Automata, except, in my opinion, I like this style more. It has a little more color to it. But the story has something to do with basically some form of fallout happening the day of people escaped planet Earth and pretty much abandoned it. And it seems as though Eve wants to take this world back and reclaim what made it, what it was prior. And so that's really interesting. And they even speak about how some great people themselves even abandoned the Earth at this point and went to live somewhere else. So overall, very interesting premise. I like the setting. I'm very interested. The places where you're fighting look really, really interesting as well. I think that so far the art that is portrayed looks really good. I'm very drawn to it. It has this gritty, like 90s look in a sense, and I'm really drawn to that personally. That's definitely my style. It's something that's super up my alley. And overall, the trailer that they showed at this event really does give you a general but good idea of what the story's like, and it gives you a lot of gameplay and a lot of interesting scenarios to study. And I'm really excited about that. And to me, gameplay is king. Honestly, there were some interesting things that they did show at the PlayStation Showcase, but since there was no gameplay, I can't really care about it yet because we've seen a lot of scenarios where you see a lot of stuff, and apparently it's faked. Cyberpunk. But anyway, look, gameplay looks insane. The things that Eve is doing is just really exciting. I love high action. It is something that I really, really want to play. I can't wait to get my hands on it. The cutscenes look really cool. Eve is doing some things that you could tell that essentially it is going down. Like, this game is balls to the wall type scenario, and when she's basically snowboarding through a pipe, I don't know what else to call it. I'm like, oh my god, this is some Bayonetta surfing type thing, and that is crazy to me, and that makes me really excited. This game not only has a serious tone to it, but it definitely wants to be fun. And I love games like that. I love games that have a good balance of seriousness, but they'll have like little funny things and honestly, and just want to be fun in general. Because a lot of games seem to want to be too serious now, and I'm bored of that. And I'm over it. And I'm excited to see more of this game. It looks crazy. I'm so glad that Sony showed this off. It is the highlight for me. Alright, guys, and that's what I think about Project Eve so far. So let me know what you guys think about the game below. Let me know what you guys were most excited for coming out of the PlayStation event. Almost at E3, lol. But yeah, basically PlayStation's event. Let me know what you guys were most hyped for coming out of that. And over here, we don't shy away from badass female characters. That's why I had to bring out Catwoman from Arkham City. She is super badass. Definitely one of my favorite games coming out of 360 era. But look, if you guys are excited about the game, please openly express it. Let Shift Up know that you are really excited, and that not just for the game itself, but for them to portray the game how they want to portray it, and to not be influenced by these weirdos out here. They honestly are mentally ill, as far as I'm concerned, if they can't deal with women. Like, period. Like, they act like they're so virtuous, but really they're very ignorant. So honestly, I write them off. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys looking at the video. If you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Little update on the aliens video. There is no update. I'm still copyright claimed on that. I'm hoping that it'll be resolved shortly. Please bear with me on that. I'm so sad still. But look, I really appreciate all the support thus far. And yeah, with all that being said, Project Eve, let's go. Alright. Anyways, guys, with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.